Hi there, my name is Kathleen O'Connell from the Community 360 Counseling Center, and today I wanted to give you a little quick tip on how to find the pause in the midst of a tough or hard moment. When we are emotionally overwhelmed, typically we will jump straight into a reaction rather than a response. And the way that I clarify the difference of this is that a reaction is typically what we naturally want to do, whether it's breaking down and crying or saying something maybe that we would regret if we had taken the pause, whereas a response is taking that pause, checking in with yourself, and really finding what the best version of yourself would do in that moment and allowing yourself to be really intentional about whatever you do in response to the situation or the trigger. This is a quick and easy way to remember how to take that pause. It's called SOS. So it's stop, observe, and shift. Now, breaking these points down first with stop, that can be the hardest part. We have to remember to stop. And oftentimes, if we are in an emotionally charged situation, our brain is not sending us stop signals, it's sending us go signals. So how can we learn to stop in the moment when we are feeling overwhelmed? Well, one of the best ways to do this is to really get in tune with our bodies and to get in tune with how we're feeling. My cat is trying to eat my toes. I apologize. So stopping might look like, if I am anxious, being able to notice that I can start feeling that in my stomach first. So if I feel that fluttering in my stomach or I feel my heart beginning to beat, that can be a signal and a reminder to me to stop in that moment, take a deep breath, and then move on to the next phase, which is observe. And observing is really asking yourself what's going on in that situation. Sometimes it might be what triggered you. Sometimes it's that we're just a little more emotionally vulnerable, and that can be for several different reasons. One of the reasons why we might be a little more vulnerable to heavy or reactive emotions is if we aren't taking care of ourselves in the basic ways. And I talk about this a lot with my kids and with parents too, because we typically don't think about how much water we're drinking, if we've used the restroom, if we've had enough to eat, if we've had enough sleep, or if we've just had enough breaks in the day to kind of readjust and recenter ourselves. So you really want to be able to observe in that moment what's going on, and hopefully that observation is going to bring up a need that can be fulfilled, whether it is something that was triggered inside you, so using I statements in your calm and collected response, or it might be, hey, I need a timeout, need to take a break, and I need to go have a cup of tea because I really just need to recenter and reground myself right now. Last but not least, it's shift, and that's exactly what that actionable moment that I just talked about is. It's going and fulfilling that need, shifting that feeling of distress into a feeling of calm, or not even calm, but something that can be utilized in a productive manner, whether it's an interpersonal relationship, a work relationship, or even in relationship to ourselves. So SOS, stop, observe, and shift. Easy to remember, easy to learn, and I'm going to challenge you to practice that the next time that you are feeling something come up for you where you may need a little bit of grounding and shifting. Thanks so much.